Hey guys, this is Pam, your favorite paralegal and notary public from Brooks Notary and Litigation Support. Sorry, I'm doing this from my phone today, so the video is going to be a little crooked. I apologize in advance. I just wanted to do a video about why it's important for us as paralegals to ask the right questions, especially if we are freelance paralegals, to our prospective clients. We should always have a client intake process, and and a lot of us are aware of this when we are dealing with clients when we're working for a law firm. Generally we take the intake, unless you're at like a really big firm and they have an actual like intake or receptionist. But we should generally ask questions to kind of determine whether or not we can help someone, and we should always have backup resources for them. If it's something that we can't help them with. So because there's times where you just have to send that person to an attorney, you know what I mean? And one of the things where paralegals kind of skip over that fine line of document preparation and paralegal services. There is a difference. Paralegal services you can only offer to attorneys. You have to work under attorney for paralegal services. And then there's the document preparation services, which are the ones that you can generally offer to the public as a freelance service. So document preparation, of course, no legal advice. You have to prepare their documentation at their direction. They have to tell you what they want you to do. Things like that. You can't go and advise them how to do something, when they should do something, what's the best option to do something, things like that. But when you're offering paralegal services through an attorney, you're generally giving direction and preparing documentation through the attorney. And there are times the attorney may ask you to talk to, the client or convey certain information to the client. But that's okay because it's coming directly through the attorney, and the attorney is accountable for the information, not you. So of course, since we're not licensed attorneys, we can't advise anyway. But so just kind of want to share that little tidbit of information as well. But some common questions, because I have a questionnaire form that I use when I have clients coming in. So I have one that's for, let's say, divorce and child custody separation, so for family stuff. I have a particular questionnaire that they fill out, and it gives me a little bit of information, which makes the process of completing their documentation so much easier. You know what I mean? So, of course, name, like their name, if it's a divorce, let's just say. The plaintiff, defendant, or petitioner and respondent, their names. You would need in some cases, you'll need their social security numbers. You need to get a little personal. Social security numbers, date of birth. If they have children, that's important. Because for me, my price changes if they have children. But if it's just a simple divorce and they're whatever, they have a certain price as well. But you can go ahead and make sure you ask them that about the children, how long they've been married, when they were married, date of separation, if they're separated, they have children, which residence the children will reside. If there's a schedule already, for visitation, or if they've worked that out before filing the divorce paperwork. If there is property, you need to know that. You need to know who's going to maintain ownership of what. Or if it's going to be percentage based, things like that. Because there's general questions that these general questions will help you in filling out their documentation. And it's also very important to make sure that you have your own templates, and you always model your templates after the statutes in the law. And I'll do another video about this, about legal pleadings. I've done one, it was a while back in California, about how to format a pleading, but I'm going to do another video soon about, let's just say, Nevada proper formatting in terms of there's actual language about the formatting, as opposed to me just going through and correcting the formatting in the document. I'm going to show you the law that says, you know, you have to be this many spaces down from the top. You have to put this here on the left. You have to have it centered this part in this many spaces in the center. You know, this has to be bold, or this has to, you know, be indented this, you know, this many spaces. So these are some things that are very important to know when you're formatting a legal pleading. Just about every jurisdiction has one, or has a precedent on how you're supposed to format your documents. So, you know, so I'll do a video about that as well. So back to the questions, intake questions. You know, you can ask, you know, you have to ask about financial information, because here in Nevada, you're going to have to prepare something that's called a financial disclosure form, or a general financial disclosure form, and that literally lists like the parties' financial information, debts, assets, joint assets and debts, things like that. So it's going to ask information about like the kids, who pays what for the kids, and or who's going to be responsible to pay what for the kids. So, you know, so these are a few questions to ask. These are a few things to keep in mind when you're offering document preparation services versus paralegal services. Because again, when you're doing paralegal services, you're doing everything through the attorney. So the attorney is going to be responsible, and you know, so you don't have to worry too much. But don't do anything reckless to just get the attorney in trouble either. You can help it. So okay, so that's, you know, that's it for this video. It's been a little while, so I wanted to say something. This is, you know, that could be helpful. And so I'm gonna wrap it up here. As you can see, I'm driving this morning, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for watching, if you're watching to the end, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm up to 39? I'm up to 39 subscribers, so my little channel is growing, and I thank you guys so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and watching and subscribing. So if you guys, you know the drill. If you want to hit me up, it's at Brooks Notary, you know, for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can go to my website, www.brooksnotary.com. If you wanted to check out some of our merchandise, we have t-shirts, pillows, mugs, things like that, cases for your laptop. You can go to bnlsstore.com. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Again, like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video. Have a good day, you guys. I will see you